Hello ladies and gentlemen, Ecology here and welcome to World of Tanks. And this monster is the OHO, a Japanese tier 8 heavy tank. And as you can see here, I have all of them in my garage. But in this video, or videos, or replays of the OHO, I'll be showing you two OHO battles. So I hope you like them. Here we are on Stig-Free Line with the OHO, a very interesting tank on the line. Like, it's not the best, but it's not the worst. Like, it's unique, and I like tanks that are unique. Let's get rid of this stupid reload or timer. Alright, there we go. Because I like the way it looks. I like that the spare track links are on the side. I like that I'm ramming a low right now for no apparent reason. But good for me. OHO or KV4? Well, I prefer the OHO because, yes, this has those mini turrets, but it's more fun. The gun's better. Yes, it doesn't have gold rounds because this is the Top Gun and the Top Gun doesn't get gold rounds, but it don't need gold rounds. Like, it has plenty. The side armor, yes, is kind of crap, but if you angle it correctly, the front plate is powerful enough to block even IS-7 shots if you're good enough. But eventually people will learn the weak spots and this thing will slowly start to dwindle. Now, the thing that I find most about shooting an OHO is like try to shoot the flatter bits of the mini turrets and the side of the turret. But other than that, it's still pretty good. I tried to take a shot at the SDI, but failed. There's too many tanks at the corner, so I'm going to find somewhere else. But the unique thing about this tank is those mini turrets on the front. Like, it doesn't allow you gun to press the gun over the mini turrets. So you have to either over angle your tank or angle your tank a certain way so you have the gun depression, which I kind of like. I kind of like having that cool design feature. Some people might hate it and say, why? Why do this? And I'm like, why not? It adds characteristic to the line. Like, instead of the whole line being the same exact same tank, I'm gonna get hit here, right? Yeah, ooh, it bounced off my rear end. Ha 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 ha. Take that, Japanese armor is superior to everything else. But, I don't know, I like the way the mini turrets are. So let's continue commentating on the battle. I moved over here because, like I said, the other area was too crowded. So I'm just basically trying to find somewhere to shoot. There's an IS-5. Why did I do that? Okay, there we go. Shoot. There we go. 300 damage. See, the gun's pretty good, and the penetration's alright as well. Even though this is a tier 10 match, I don't really have a problem with the penetration on the gun. Like, I know some people just want to spam armor-piercing rounds or APCR or heat because they're gold spammers, but it don't need it. Like, if you can't penetrate it, find another way, or load up HE. That's what I have to say. See, I'm bouncing shots. I killed my first tank, even though I only did 51 damage to that T-54. So, only if you had the thing more health. Oh, there he is. Hi, buddy. And I shot right through. I really wish I had an IS-5. Too bad it was only a 10 reward vehicle. Kinda sucks. Like, I was hoping that would be the replacement to the IS-6, but no. I did hit him. I hit him through that little gap, but unfortunately. Oh, hi, KV3. Or IS-3. IS-3. Alright. So, there we go. Try to shoot through the front plate of the IS-3. He's well angled, or, well, he has his pike no facing me, so I won't be able to penetrate his front plate. I'll have to shoot his lower glacis, or if he doesn't, nope, there's a lower glacis shot. Come on. And I penetrated. Yippee! Now I am bouncing shots from something. But what something, I don't know. Oh, see, he's over-angling his pike nose. I can penetrate it. There's the low. Is the low going to finish it? Nope, someone else did. Alright, what next? SCI. Right? No? T11 OE5? IS5? And I bounced something in the end. See, this is why I like this tank, because it can bounce a lot of stuff from its front armor. And like, at first I thought it would be crap because of those mini turrets, but it's actually quite strong. Like, the max I bounced off the front of this armor is like 9,000 damage, and I'm like, man, only if they had XP for tanking, which is basically shells bouncing off your armor, or you using your armor effectively. Poor Low. He got devastated by fire. But this line would go 3 times quicker if that was in fact, because you just get so much experience. And I just murdered that T11 OE5 with 1 shell. Like a boss. Now something is firing. Like, I think it's the object. I think it's the object 704 that's firing me from the field, because it hasn't been spotted yet, and nope, there's the object. What's firing from me? I don't know. It's a mystery. But now it's tied 10 to 10. My team just basically lost everything, and I don't know what the heck went on there. Like, oh, there's a T30. And oh, that's a lucky T30. Only if I let it aim, but I'm using this guy as cover, because this thing is so high I can shoot over a majority of the tanks, and I killed it. Because that's one thing I like about the tank is, using this tank as cover, the only thing he can shoot at is my turret, which he penetrated and killed my frickin' loader, or gunner. Which, another thing is, I don't really notice this, but if you kill your loader, your turret traverse is also nerfed as well, or taken away. So, your turret doesn't traverse as fast, and I killed it. If your gunner's dead, because he's the one that would control the turret controls, which I didn't really realize until I started playing these big giant tanks, is because, like, oh, they died. Because if you have those high-powered shells, and if you do penetrate the turret, most likely you're going to lose a loader. And losing a loader is very critical to some of these tanks, because you need those big accuracy. Oh, where do I go now? The object or this medium tank? Well, the T54E1 is an autoloader, so he should be able to take out the object 704, but I'm pretty sure he just wasted his last round and is reloading right now. Which is kind of a dumb move on that autoloader part if he's reloading. Or maybe his turret was broken. But that's it for the OHO. That's 2,418 damage done. It's 5 kills, almost a top gun. I really wish I got a top gun on that match, but it's still one of my good battles in the OHO, and I do recommend this tank. So, back to the garage. And here we are on mines with the OHO. This is another OHO battle, so let's speed up the timer. Awesome. So let's see. I'm fully upgraded. Good. I think. Yeah. I do really like the OHO. I think it's a very fantastic team. So let's see. Artillery on the enemy team. Yes, 1. Okay. Any tier 10s? No. Good, good. I'm middle of a tree. That's good. Should I go hill or should I go around? I don't know. But there are people on the hill. Those scout tanks have rushed. The big dog on the SPA, SPIC. So I'm going to go try to help the hill. Now there's an STI. Am I going to see it? There he is. There he is. He's. What is he doing? Did his game crash? I'm backing away, but I'm just like, okay. 3 damage? Question mark? He has this turret. Oh, mini turrets. Why bug me? Like, he's not moving. His turret is traversed backwards, and he's just sitting there. It's either his game crashed, or he's a troll. And a bot. So basically, I'm like, cool, free damage. And basically, that's what I did. Oh, there he is. He's moving, so either he's back in the game, or he's finally going, oh, okay, you took too much damage. But I'm like, nope. One more. Lower plate, and... come on. And I killed him. Right there, 1,685 damage from that player. Thank you for the free damage. So now I'm actually playing the game correctly now, and after he died, and me spamming a lot of bullets and hitting him. Let's see, IS-8. Nope. That didn't penetrate. Pull back, reload my shell. This has a pretty good reload on the tank as well, for its 10cm gun. I know some people use the derp gun on it, but I don't recommend the derp gun. I think it's garbage at this tier, but some people can make it work, and if you can make it work, that's good for you, but my opinion is don't use the derp, but that's my opinion. Oh, Super Pershing! No! My nightmare. See, the problem with Super Pershings is this gun doesn't have enough penetration to go through its spaced armor, and since Super Pershings have enough penetration to go through my armor if they aim correctly, it's just very annoying. Hate Super Pershings. Lower plate shot. Nope, I hit the ground. So that wasn't the Super Pershing's fault. It's my gun's fault. Oh, someone's using Hesh or HE. Because there's black smudges. There's 2 black smudges in my lower plate. Yep, right there. That's either Hesh or HE. Now, those bulldogs and scout tanks up there are going to be annoying. Right. I think I'm going to go around. ×2 speed. There's the bulldog. Ignore it for now. Keep going. Help the VK. Oh, there's an IS-3. And... nope. I'm just trying to get a good look at it. Trying to see if I can shoot through the fence, but can't, so... Super Pershing's behind me. There's the IS-3. Pulls back down that building. I have to do a U-turn because that Super Pershing's going to come down here. Oh, I'm stuck on the train. I'm stuck. Alright. There's the Super Pershing. Now I'm just trying to get my tank around. There we go. Now I'm ready. Hi, Super Pershing. And I lit him on fire. I must have hit his fuel tank. That was a lucky shot. Because that could have bounced. At that angle he was, I just hit right there and it hit his fuel tank. Which is good. So now it's 8-8. It's pretty tied up. So right now I'm thinking of pushing. I have not that many hit points left, but... or not. I might fall back and help that. Because there is 3 tanks over there with another Super Pershing. Super Pershings. Come on, tanks. At least this thing is faster than the Type 4. And I like it better than the Type 4 when it's fully upgraded. The Type 4, when it's stock, is garbage. I really am not a big fan of the Type 4 stock. Upgraded, the Type 4 is fantastic, but stock, no. So there's the IS-3. I'm basically trying to use this building as cover, but there is an autoloader behind me, which scares me as well because I'm at very low health. Yep, there's the autoloader. So I really want to stay below him so he can't use his gun depression. So he either has to jump on top of me, which is a bad decision, or go around, which is not good. So I keep an eye on him, keeping an eye on the battlefield. So I'm pulling up a bit with this guy. Super Pershing, yay, he's dead. Now that autoloader's still behind me. Still there. Oh, he has a turret not facing me. Good, good. Now go, go. Use the rock as cover. Because I know that autoloader's going to be looking for... There's the autoloader. Run, run, run. And he's dead. Awesome. Now, I'm really hurting right now because of that autoloader. And he hit me and bounced. Lols. And I had my side facing him as well, so he did not aim that shell really well, or that RNG really saved me because I was showing my whole side armor to him, which is surprising. Now, 12 to 12. There's a T-54E1, Tier 9, a Tortoise, Tier 9, and the ISU 152, Tier 8, but has a very nasty gun, if he has the derp. There's the Tortoise, and I'm dead. Fudge. Now it's 12 versus 13. This is where it gets interesting. Now we have a 77% VK. And it looks like he has the stock turret with the 88mm gun. And we also have this 22% AT7, which killed a tank, so that's good. Now it's 13 versus 13. The Tortoise and the VK. Now, as long as the AT7 can keep the Tortoise side and rear penned, then that's good. So the VK needs to be basically a distraction to the Tortoise. But if that autoloader be smart and rushes the AT7, I almost said AT15, then it could be a loss. But the AT7's trying to get in a good position. Oh, he's shooting. He has shots on the Tortoise's rear end. Meanwhile, the VK is being smart and hiding behind that rock, trying to lure him out. Now the Tortoise is focused on the AT7, and the VK shot the Tortoise. So now, this works two ways. One's distracting the other, so the other one can have shots in the other. See, right now the AT7's distracting the Tortoise, while the VK rushes around the building to take a shot in the rear end. But all that Tortoise has to do is hit the AT7 once in the commander's hatch and it's dead. Oh, there we go. The VK has got the Tortoise. Right? Come on, VK. Good VK. Now, what I didn't see was, like, where was the autoloader? The VK killed the autoloader without me knowing. I'm like, oh, it's pretty cool. So we won that match with a very nice ending with the AT7 and the VK, so we had a good match. I still did 3,156 damage, killed 3 tanks, which is pretty good for this day, and back to the garage. And we're back in the garage with the Oh-Ho. After those two very wonderful battles I played. Like in the video, I do not play with the derp gun because I don't like it. I rather play with the 10cm. I think it's much more better. And let's go over some stats. It has 1,700 hit points. It weighs 122 tons, which is very heavy. Horsepower is 1,100. I don't have the top engine on it because I didn't bother getting it. Top speed is 25, which is much better than some of the other ones, but it's still pretty slow. Traverse speed is 17 degrees a second, which is really, really slow. Hull armor is 200 in the front, which is pretty decent. Like, you would, except for like here and around here where it is kind of flat and weak. But if you just come around a corner and you see one of these things and take a pop shot, 90% of the time it's going to bounce. Like, I would think that these are a weak point, but not really. They're actually pretty strong. Side armor is 105, which is very weak side armor. If you have your side showing, you're going to get penetrated no matter what. And the rear armor is much better than the side at 150. Now, the turret armor has an equal 200, 200 in the front, 200 in the side, 200 in the back. But the side has spaced armor here, and so does the bottom of the hull. These tracks count as spaced armor, which is pretty good if you really get shot there. So it's actually a couple more inches thick in the tracks, which is good. The standard shell damage is 248 through 413. Standard shell penetration is 161 through 269. Its rate of fire is 6.45 rounds per minute, and that gives you 11.27 seconds of reload. So every 1.27 seconds your gun will fire a shell, which is slow, but it's fast than some tanks. Its turret traverse is 20 degrees a second, which is better than the traverse of the tank. Its view range is 380, and its signal range is 750. So all around, I like this tank. I really do. I find this gameplay very interesting, where you have to keep your gun either in the gap here, the side here, or over the side here. So it's a very interesting gameplay. And the OHO, even though it has a funny name and a lot of people like to make a joke on it, it's no joke if you know how to play this right. So I like it, and that's all that matters. Well, that's it for this video. I hope you guys liked it, and thank you so much for watching. And remember to click the like button and to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And see you in more videos. Bye bye. See ya. See ya. See ya. Bye bye.